And the team that gets me excited, Manchester United, Manchester United.
All right, I'll Kev.
Why, Perry? How is Manchester?
Yeah, you know, result sorted, top mad for it.
Say hello to Dave. Hello, Dave. Yeah. Yeah. All right, mate. Aiden. Yeah.
Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello to Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Say hello to Dave.
Hello, Dave. How are you, mate?
And if it's a boy, they're naming him Rodney, after Dave.
What about Scottish questions?
Yeah, go through those as well, yeah.
Do we do those first?
Yeah, do that first, yeah. Then we do it. Then we'll eat these after. It's good enough for Gary Neville, good enough for Dave. Cheers.
No.
Right then. So, because we're in the middle, in between the part 1 and part 2 of Old Trafford, in the beginning and then 1910 onwards, linked to obviously the potential redevelopment or new stadium, I thought it would be a good idea before the game on Sunday was to have a chat with a couple of my mates in the Stretford end to get their views, see what they think, you know, heart, head, you know, stay, go, should I stay or should I go? That was a song as well, wasn't it? That one. So the first one was Ben, so with Zayden. So here's the interview. So with Ben and Zayden.
Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello to Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Say hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Say hello to Dave.
Hello, Dave. How are you, mate?
So this is Ben. He's not a Viking.
Oh, well, I'll try not to.
Not a Viking. So we'll be doing the Old Trafford one. So what we thought was get an idea of a few people, and Ben especially, about, because obviously the questionnaires been out, hasn't it?
Yeah, actually, the
have
survey,
you filled
yeah.
yours in? Have you done the survey?
Yeah, I did that,
You've
yeah.
done it, have you? Yeah. So I was just wondering what people think about it. So do you want to stay, or do you want to go to a new stadium, or what's your thoughts?
I'd want to stay. If it was up to me, I'd stay here and redevelop this.
Yeah.
But I think that's a bit of a selfish point of view from me. If it was just down to me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to leave here.
Yeah.
You know, just too much history, too much sentimental value here. I think my main concern, if we do get a brand new stadium, which I think it is going to be, I really do think it is going to be that, is that I don't want a soulless bowl of a ground that looks like a neutral venue. The way Sir Jim's talking, he wants a Wembley of the North. But Manchester United, we don't need to be blaming ourselves Wembley of the North. They're the biggest football club in the world. I can understand that he wants, like, you know, more stuff coming down here, you know, sporting events and concerts and what have you, because everything is monopolised in London quite a lot. So I do get that point of view. But for me, I want to stay here. But if I was thinking from my son's point of view, though, and for generations of fans after him, would a brand spanking new, state-of-the-art, world-class stadium suit them better? You know, have better. The facilities, as you know, up here, the same facilities in this ground are fantastic. But would you want to go to the next level? You know, and have some of the best facilities that the money can buy. You know, and so, you know, have things like sensory rooms which you don't have here. You know, at the minute. So I'm 50-50. I'm torn on it. If it was down to me, my old school way of thinking, and I love old school grounds as well, I'd keep this and redevelop this. But for someone like my son, when I think about it from my son's point of view and generations of kids after it, I think it's probably bordering on the side of a brand new stadium.
So that to me then, Ben, says your heart says stay.
Yeah.
But your head's saying maybe we need to step forward. Yeah. It's a real tough one, isn't it?
It is, mate. It's stuck between a rock and a hard place, aren't you? Really, on the whole thing.
Because there's so many memories, aren't there?
There is, mate. There is.
Here we are. Goalkeeper has just come out. A couple of things that stand out that you stick out in your mind? Just say like a memory of Old Trafford, or what comes to your mind straight away?
Comes to my mind, it's just the many great games we've had here over since I've been coming since 93, 94, you know, when it was still all single tier stadium, you know, back before we developed the North Stand.
Was that with the Umbro?
There's the Umbro,
seats?
the Umbro seats, and when we had the United Umbro shirt with the stadium pattern on it. Yeah, it's many fantastic games, fantastic memories here. You know, I struggle to pick one. I really do struggle to pick one sometimes. We're going to go off recent bias with Liverpool here in the FA Cup last season, beating them 4-3 with that man's goal. You know, Zayden particularly enjoyed that one. You know, if we're going for recent memories, we had some cracking ones. Roma 7-1 here back in the day.
Berbatov 5 goals.
Berbatov 5 goals. I was at the Barcelona in 1999, the 3-3 draw here.
Right.
I always thought that was quality.
Yeah.
We've had so many games here, so many decent games.
God, you've seen some games there then.
I have, yeah.
And you started at a good time as well, 93, 94.
Yeah,
that was not a bad place to start, was it?
Not a bad place at all to start, you know.
So, that's awesome. So, Zayden, you're gonna give us a thumbs up, mate.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. Well, you're having your lunch, having your nuggets.
You're having your chicken nuggets, aren't you?
Nice one. Right then, that's brilliant. Thanks, I really appreciate that, mate.
No worries, pal. Anytime.
We're definitely going to have a longer chat with you about your history with the club and what it
absolutely.
means, and
I'd like
actually do that
yeah.
there. So we'll definitely do that. Yeah. So nice one. And so hopefully we can win today, mate.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
Yeah. I'll be up to say hello if we do score.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, mate. Cheers, Ben.
No worries, mate.
Cheers, Aiden.
That's good, wasn't it, that interview?
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, he does look like he could be a Viking though, doesn't he?
He does.
Yeah, so what a cracking bloke, Ben. And Zayden's a great kid as well, lovely lad.
Yeah.
So, and that smile on the picture as well. He loved having that picture.
But he shares the same view as me. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
You know, your heart wants to stay at Old Trafford, but you can see the ground is not going to sustain everything for much longer.
No.
Or it's best to redevelop it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't move away.
Yeah.
The history is there.
The history's there. Can they do something? So if it's a new stadium next door, can they do something with the existing stadium to keep it? But I guess that's going to be too costly for them, because I think they've already made their mind up. I think Ben said this as well. They've already made their mind up that they're going to get a new stadium, but then knock down Old Trafford.
Yeah, but if the general consensus from the supporters is to stay, will they go against that, or will they not consult the?
Well, they are consulting the fan, because the survey's gone out.
Are they listening?
I don't know if they're listening, but the survey's gone out. It might just be a case of ticking a box.
Oh, the survey.
Because the survey's gone out to all season ticket holders and members. But I found that the questions were like giving Jim Radcliffe the opportunity to say, well, hold on a minute, you said on this survey that Old Trafford needs a new roof, needs more toilets, needs better facilities, food-wise, drink-wise, more room for seating, a better view, better atmosphere. You said all those things, and we can only do that in a new stadium. So they've sort of worded it, and they're sort of guiding people in that direction, if you know what I mean. And if you are being honest, then you do need all them things for the facilities. So,
yeah. But we could get to the moon. Surely can put a different roof on.
To redevelop Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they do at Wimbledon? They put a new roof on.
Yeah. Well,
a sliding roof because to protect them from the weather.
Yeah.
So they did that at Wimbledon.
Yeah, but that
I know it's different.
Yeah, I know it's different, but they're thinking what their argument is that the cost will be greater to redevelop the stadium as opposed to building a brand new one.
Really?
The reason behind that is because they could only do one stand at a time, and there'd be reduced capacity. reduced attendance at Old Trafford, which
Oh.
if they lose that as well, fans won't be happy because they can't go to the games. Whereas if they kept Old Trafford, play all the games there while the other one's being built.
Well, I've seen other grounds being developed when the games go on. They've just done it to Liverpool, haven't they?
Well, they added on, didn't they? They added on to the top, didn't they? So but because if you look at Old Trafford, we've got the biggest capacity in the country. We have for a long, long time because we've developed over the period of time, haven't we? Extended the Stretford end, extended the North Stand to Oaks Ferguson, put the corners in as well, the quadrants.
Yeah.
The obvious one for years now has been the Sir Bobby Charlton stand. They couldn't do it because of the railway next door. I think they have bought, so the other side of the railway are houses, like the back-to-back sort of houses, the old ones there. They have bought some of those, so they could go across. And apparently now technology is there that they can build across the railway line safely to build up the big stand so it mirrors everything else. So that's what they have to do. But then they think that will cost $1 billion to do that one stand.
And I can lend them a few quid.
There you go. Well, if you sell a few more mugs, you might have a chance.
Exactly.
To make a donation, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're still on offer, aren't they?
Still on offer, yeah. It's free for 25 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, £5 each,
Yeah.
or 3 for 25. Bargain.
It is a bargain, yeah. And if you like the one with that picture, what we'll do, special offer, is we'll actually throw in that picture as well on the same mug for you.
Yeah.
£5.
Can't speak fairer than that. And by the way, thanks everybody for the subscriptions. We've got how many? 96?
Have we?
96 subscriptions.
We had 88. Oh, did you look at that? I thought it was 88 you told me. Yeah, I'm sure it's 88, but it's close to 96. But whatever it is, I think it's brilliant.
It is, and nearly 6,000 views.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable.
And the feedback from some, that people do enjoy listening and watch. Oh, was it Scott? He said he said make the episodes longer.
Right.
We did the Old Trafford one was longer, but I've split it into two because it was too long. So you'll get the second one. We're coming out. Will be very, very soon.
Our batteries run out, don't they? After
we can't do too much, can we? Because we just lose. Our battery, Duracell batteries gone. So that was an interesting view there from Ben. And then I spoke to another Ben, who I call Ben Swears. And the reason why I do that, he made me laugh. I could just hear this guy swearing at the team when I first met him and stuff, and it was Ben, and I was just what a bloke he is. Ben is cracking. He was so funny, he's brilliant. And he sits next to Alex and his mum and the Stretford end. So he agreed to have a chat to us about Old Trafford development. And here it is. Have a listen. Right then, I'm here, one of my buddies, Stretford end buddies. So Ben Swears.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that. Look at his view. This is the view that Ben has.
Yes.
So this is Ben. Say hello to Dave. Say hello to Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Yeah, Dave will watch this when I get back home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing, Ben, is obviously with the thing with Old Trafford, with the redevelopment, everyone's had the survey now, haven't they?
Yeah.
So it's really what you think. Do you want to stay here, redevelop this, or a brand new one? Or what's your sort of thoughts, mate?
I'd rather stay here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like new stadiums in the modern game are soulless. And Old Trafford, there's a lot of tradition. So, yeah, I'd prefer to stay at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah. I'm the same. My heart says stay, but then the head a little bit says, do we need to make that move for new stuff? But there's so many memories here.
Yeah.
So, and it's Old Trafford, isn't it? It's
exactly.
United. So,
there's always a piece of history at Old Trafford.
Yeah. There's so much there, especially when I've been looking into doing the last episode. You just think, well, we can't move.
Yes.
It's United.
Yeah.
So I can't.
But as you say, if we're going to move forward, maybe maybe a new stadium is the best.
Maybe, yeah.
Plan.
Next team. Do you think the players feel pressure playing at a stadium like Old Trafford?
Yeah, I think there's an element to that because you look at people like Sancho and the shirt weighed heavy on him,
Yeah.
and he's gone to Chelsea and he's had a good impact so far. So
Yeah.
potentially,
Yeah. That's a good point, that, mate. Yeah, with Sancho, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's hit the ground running there, isn't he?
yeah, it comes down to mentality, I think.
Yeah. I think you're right there. Spot on, isn't it? That spot on. So have you done your survey? Have you done that?
No, but I saw it,
I
but
saw it. Yeah.
I plan on doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's things do need to be fixed, don't they? But
Yeah, even if they don't move away from it, it definitely needs redevelopment.
yeah. Any might what drink the Sir Bobby Charlton stand maybe. I've filled that up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the leaky roof.
There's no leaky roof, surely not. Hey, it doesn't leak up here, does it?
No. We're alright.
We're alright, aren't we?
Yeah,
It's all the other ones, isn't it? It's all them. Look, have we got the players warming up now, mate? So,
Yeah,
so what was your prediction again for today? Did you tell
I'm
me?
saying 2-1 United.
2-1.
Our biggest game of the season so far.
Yeah, I think you're dead right there. Yeah, massive.
Because if we win, only 5 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
If we lose, it'd be 8 points already. So it'd be difficult to get back.
It'll be impossible, I think, won't it?
Yeah.
Well, under a new manager, he might, you know.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you think he might go if we lose today?
Well, the pressure will be mounting.
Yes.
Especially with Porto and Villa coming up. So.
Yeah, 2 easy games coming up.
Yeah. Well, no games are easy with United, are they?
You're spot on there, mate.
Yeah.
Spot on there, Ben. That's superb, mate. Thanks for that. Really appreciate it. Yeah. So, bye to Dave then.
Bye, Dave. I look forward to watching it.
Nah, he's top man, Ben. He's a top man. So, here we go.
So that was another good viewpoint, wasn't it? From Ben?
Thanks for that, Ben. Very interesting.
Very interesting. There's some good points there, mate. And it just makes you think, doesn't it? You know, I think I said to one of them about when we did the episode for Old Trafford, looking at how many videos we've got of what's gone on before, all the photographs and everything. You think, no, we can't leave. But then also you see about how many changes there's been as well at Old Trafford. And we've got through those changes. It's worked, doesn't like you said, you know, we'll just do it. Like the Stretford end at one point weren't even there. They knocked it down completely. And then we just played to 3 sides of the ground. So, you know, but it comes down to money, doesn't it? That's what it's going to come down to, isn't it? That's the problem. So, and they want to redevelop the area, don't they?
Well, sorry, sir. How many millions have we spent on players this season?
Well, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Well, I think Ten Hag spent 600 million, has he? I think so far, something like that. I think. Well, he paid 80 odd million on one player, didn't he? So it's beggars belief is what I would say. Beggars belief. So yeah. So I don't know.
On that, I'll stay again, and you'll probably edit this out.
Probably.
In my mind or not, I haven't heard anyone else say it.
Yeah.
And I'm probably talking through my whatever.
Yeah.
The best thing that could happen to United at the moment is relegation. And if we lose the next game, who will we play next game?
Next league game is we've got Villa away on Sunday, haven't we?
Villa away. If we lose that, have a look at the league table.
Yeah.
And we're not far away.
Yeah, we're dire. Probably mid 13th now, I think, aren't we, at the minute?
And the longer it goes on, the nearer we're going to get to relegation.
Yeah. But if you look, because we've got Porto as well, and we would have played by the time this, I don't know, it comes out, Porto on Wednesday away in the Europa League. That's tough. That's going to be a tough game, that is.
Yeah.
That's really going to, you know, we're going to see what the team's all about. Are they going to show us again what they did on Sunday, or are they actually going to grow some and actually put some effort in and play as a team? That's what we want. So,
yeah. While it's still in my mind.
Yeah, go for it.
Right. If we were relegated,
Yeah.
If it was possible to get rid of all the players that we've got now and buy championship players, we would see a lot better football than we are now.
Yeah.
And that's, it pains me to say that, because United have never sunk to such depths, have they?
No, we've had moments, haven't we? But
not like this.
Not this is not seeing players not put an effort in and chase back, and then we've conceded the goal, and then they just like put their hand up saying, "I'm sorry, that was mine." It's pathetic. It's pathetic, and it's, you know, yeah, we support our team, we support Manchester United, but we don't support players who aren't going to give 110% and leave everything on the pitch, because they don't deserve our support. We'll support players who will put the effort in, and who will try. Because that's what we want, isn't it? We want like a bit of effort and a bit of try. And if something doesn't work, just try again. Get stuck in, but they need somebody there to get them together. Right, come on, lads. Let's just calm down a minute, right? Let's just keep the ball for a little, and let's just calm it down, and then let's play, and then then we'll play from there.
Yeah.
But they're not doing it. They're just.
What did Ericsson say about a week ago?
Yeah, they were the team.
In the changing room, he could see players who just not up for it.
Yeah.
They don't want to know.
And he's a player.
Yeah.
And he's a player, and he said the other team wanted it more. And the manager said the same. I think their manager wanted it more than our one, to be honest, as well.
But Ten Hag, I mean, I don't like to well, I do like to criticise when I see people are failing. He's got this plan. I can't see it. Once again, I'll say, where's the plan?
Yeah, it was dire. Sunday was, even before, you can't blame the sending off. The sending off, if anything, made us play a little bit better, to be honest. If we'd have had 11 men, we would have got stuffed 5 or 6, I'm sure, because they were awful. They couldn't pass to anybody. Didn't know what was going on, you know, and they weren't putting the effort in, you know. And they would call players out and stuff as well, and it's just, when you look at like Tottenham, for instance, you know, before it used to be it's only Tottenham and it's only Spurs. Beat Spurs, only Spurs. They're a bit lightweight, aren't they? Don't like it when they go down. They'll stop playing and whatever. But the managers got them playing for each other, and they're organised, and they're always on that front foot, aren't they? You know, you look at the centre half who drove through. You know, we ran about 90 yards, right, and no one got near him. They should have done. You know, if you're going to just bring him down. You know, we're supposed to have brought this hard tackling midfielder from Uruguay. And he couldn't get anywhere near him. Just bring him down. You know, but we went past 3 or 4 or 5 of them. It's pathetic. And then Dalot couldn't even be asked to get back. And he just put his hand up like that, saying, "Sorry, lads. No, it's not good enough. Not good enough at all." But they want it. Tottenham want it. They're moving and they're sprinting. There was times when, say, the ball broke to out wide, and the Tottenham fullback, I think it was Porro or something, was sprinting. He was busting a gut to get to it. And we had full Dalot, and I think it was Rashford, just jogging. They didn't want to get there. They didn't want that ball first. So Porro got the ball and he got the crossing. You know, you've got to be on it. You've got to be doing it. 110, leave everything there.
But you saw that the crowd, 80 odd thousand.
Yeah, everyone can see it. Yeah.
But they will probably be picked next week.
Oh, absolutely.
Or in midweek.
Of course they will be. Yeah. Of course they will be. So, but I just don't understand it. Why do that? They just don't. Do they not care about the club? Yeah, we support our team, and we'll always support our team. So I was there. I stayed till the final whistle, and so loads of people went. So many people left because they'd had enough.
Absolutely.
And I don't blame them. Some people don't blame them. If they want to go, that's it. But I'll stay, support the team. But you know, there were some fans there. I saw some great fans actually singing and just carried on going on. There's one particular bloke. He just have a look at this. He was my man of the match, and I told him.
When the playing is up, they sound some football. Take less than you say. Football come out of
Manchester United, bunch of lads and positives, Jesus United. When they're playing in town, Jesus the football club. Take the legs and you will see, almost all by Manchester.
And that's the passion that you need, isn't it? They want to follow
Well,
the team.
I disagree.
But no,
I disagree.
He's not. He's doing it to support the team, the club. He's not doing it to cover up what they're doing. So that's what he's doing. He wants to support the team. But it gets to a point where you can't do that anymore because you lose. You know, every time because he must say if he goes away to Porto, then he goes away to Villa, and it's the same. I'm sure he'll be in a different mindset because you can't keep doing it. You know, but
having said that,
yeah,
I mean, we criticise the manager, but over the past 10 years, 11 years, 12 years, what is it?
Yeah,
we've had Moyes,
Van Gaal,
Mourinho. They're all good managers. So, is it the managers or is it a combination of the managers and players?
It's everything, isn't it? It's the club itself, which they are trying to sort that out, and then now with the new sort of part owners of the new board, you know, the new management structure, which is probably, you know, looks like it's good, but obviously it needs time for it to work. But yeah, it's every manager, Mourinho, Van Gaal. Oh, if you remember Mourinho, when the team he had, when we finished runners up under Mourinho, and he said that was his best achievement of any team that he'd had, finishing second with that group of players. So is it, well, we know that the buying for the club over years has been rubbish, really poor. And the players have not been up to it. But you can blame the manager. It takes ultimate responsibility, doesn't it? And it's the manager who will get the sack. You know, players could get sold and whatever, but the manager will get the sack. So,
but anyone who leaves the club, I mean, look at the success Moyes had at West Ham.
Yeah.
Mourinho's gone on.
Yeah.
Well, he was a good manager before he came, but had success.
Yeah. I know.
And Van Gaal.
Yeah. I know. Well, Van Gaal won the FA Cup, didn't he?
And look at the players we brought in.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Yeah. They leave. They have a great season.
Yeah. Well, I was talking I spoke to Lee. He rang me on Monday. He was surprised that I answered the phone because he's a Villa fan, and he was surprised I answered to talk.
They're loving it, the Villa fans.
But Lee's good. Lee, like, you know, talks knowledgeable about football, obviously. And he said he just can't believe all those players, all that money they've spent. He said, but they keep buying players that are either past it or too young and not ready, and then they don't get a chance to develop. You know, and it's simple. Some of the stuff they're doing is simple stuff, and they're not doing the simple stuff.
No.
You know, so it's frustrating. And we can all, like you say, we can all see it, but I just
to say Ten Hag's he's going to get the push sooner or later.
I think he will. If we lose the next 2 games, he'll be gone in the international window.
Right. So,
the only caveat there is, can they afford to do it?
In what way?
Can they afford to sack him? Because they
financially.
Yeah, financially, can they afford to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Because they've got to pay off whatever is in his contract, his agreements is, and his wages and everything, and then they've got to entice somebody else in. We're going to have to pay a fee as well for that and their wages. So it's probably going to cost about 25 million, something like that. So, you know, and when you say, can Manchester United afford that? You should be able to say, yeah, that'd be easy, wouldn't it? But it's not, because of the financial fair play.
Well, you've got to have a manager.
Yeah, you've got to have a manager. So yeah. So I just want to just
all right, just put that there.
Yeah.
So who would they bring? Who would want a job like that?
Exactly, you would want a job like that. You'd have to be crazy, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Or be offered such a great package that you're just going to do it anyway. But we don't want that sort of manager, do we?
No.
So for me, I don't want Gareth Southgate, because I think that would just be too negative for the club.
Is Van Nistelrooy being lined up?
Van Nistelrooy's being lined up. That'll be. I think that's what they'll do. Van Nistelrooy will be a manager until the end of the season.
Has he said whether he'd want to do the job? Or?
He'd bite their hands off.
Would he?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what he's there. He'll bite their hands off. But maybe that might be different. He might have different ideas. I just don't know. Is it an impossible job? No. But there's other rumours about a couple of the foreign managers. Was it Inzaghi, who's at Inter Milan, I think, could have fought. I
know someone who would do it.
I'll do it.
Eh?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Go on then. Who?
And I know he wouldn't want to do it.
Or he wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah. But he would be able to do it.
Klopp.
Exactly.
Yeah. Klopp. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the guy who would turn it round.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We need somebody. I think Eric, there were signs there that he was turning it around, and he says, "Oh, we won 2 trophies." Yeah, brilliant. But we haven't took the step forward. This season, we've actually took 3 steps backwards. But there's been signs within the games where you could see the pattern of play a little bit, but then something doesn't quite go right for the team, and then they just lose it. They crumble. They are so weak and so easy to play against. Can't score goals. We haven't got a goal scorer. I was watching the warm up before the game, and I videoed a little bit of it, so you can have a look at it as well. Shocking. Some of the players couldn't hit a barn door, and these are some of the forwards, and I'm thinking we're going to struggle here. But yeah, don't know.
And that, was it into an empty net, or was the goalkeeper in there?
I think it's worse. The actual goalkeeper was in the net. You can't actually say because it was an open goal. They couldn't hit the target. It wasn't like the keeper saved it. They couldn't hit the target.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got no chance of scoring then.
Even because when they did the warm up, they have 2 goals. They have the proper goal that's there, and they have the goal at the side. They couldn't hit either of them. They need to have a big one behind it, big massive one behind it, just to have a go. They're just about, because they put nets up as well behind to protect the fans. They could just about hit them.
Yeah.
So, but I just, no.
Perhaps it's because the real problem is we've got a foreign manager who can't speak the language of most of the players because they're all from different parts of the world.
Right.
Right?
Mm.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they should bring in someone like this.
That was shocking. Abysmal. You lot just didn't show up. Gary, talk to the players around you. That's your bleeding job! Keep pressing higher up and be first to the second ball. Thierry, nous devons continuer à appuyer sur haut hauteur le terrain. Ne donnez pas n'importe quel espace au milieu du champ. Peut-être. Tenemos que seguir presionando alto en tono. No debes calculare espacio en medianos del campo a Dietmar. Dietmar, wir mussten vorsetzen, Sie hochgewicht zu drücken, geben Sie ihnen nicht jeder Raum in Mitte des Felds. Also, Gut. Luka, Krtovic, Tony, tutto ciao, vaffanculo, spezziamo, va bene. Continua a spingere, forza, e sei prima della palla, sì? Sì, a Tungi. E quando saliamo, meliamo, talemo, Okay, boss. James, what are you doing out there? As for you, wait, Mickey. Hey, nay, so you're nay, hey, Mickey, are you not moving, hey? Gary, if that flash Portuguese bastard gets past you again, break his leg. I'm off for a bottle of Rioja. Fuck your ideas up!
That's a great shape. Yeah, we could do that, I reckon.
Yeah.
Because he can speak all languages, can't he?
Yeah.
And that'll be perfect. Yeah, we'll put that one in. Yeah.
All right.
That's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You've got to joke about it.
You've got to,
because it's just a game of football.
Yeah, it's not a matter of life or death.
No.
Far more important. Yeah. So hopefully we get some positive news about it. But we'll still get going. We'll still go to the games. Still keep talking about it. But the thing is though now, do we consign ourselves that United are a mid-table team?
No, I'll consign myself to a
relegation team,
a championship team.
Championship team, yeah. But you look at some of the teams, like you've got teams like Brentford play some really good football, right? The fans love watching them, don't they? Play some attacking football. Bournemouth as well can play some good football. Notice there, and they're small clubs.
Yeah, I had my 3 bets on Bournemouth.
Did you? Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won, didn't they?
3-1 they won.
3-1, yeah. I thought it was going to get more goals, to be honest, yeah. But they're playing some good football. They're organised. They're playing for the manager. But the one thing as well for me that gets me is I'd like to see the team play 110% every time, leave it all out on the pitch. But if they're putting the effort in and they're trying and they're playing attacking football, that's enough for me. And it will come if they keep doing that. It will come.
Yeah.
But if they don't even take anybody on. Nobody takes a player on. We've got players that could do it or used to be able to do it, but nobody does. They get the ball, knock it back. Are they scared or?
You discussed it with Ben. You asked him if he thought the history of the club is
weighs too heavy.
Too heavy, and I've thought about that in the past.
Yeah.
But was it too heavy for the players in the 70s?
No,
80s.
You said that
90s?
before, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No.
So
because we had players who take people on, weren't we? You know, we had Giggsy, we had Sharpie. You know, Bex didn't take people on, but he knew what he was doing, didn't he? You'd only need that half a yard to whip that ball in, and he could get past as well.
Yeah, and I'm sure they respected the history, but it didn't. It wasn't a sack of potatoes on the back.
Yeah.
So that's no excuse today, is it?
No. So I don't know. So I reckon the way to Villa, we should play Ruud van Nistelrooy up front.
Yeah.
He's got more chance of scoring than the team that plays.
And Schmeichel in goal.
Get Schmeichel in goal, yeah.
Bobby Charlton midfield.
That might be difficult to do. If we could go back in time.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way.
Yeah. You share about that.
Yeah.
You got any sweets? We share them. We're going to share them cakes, aren't we? After we finish this.
They don't know about the cakes.
They do, because I've shown them. I'm going to show them again, yeah. See? It's good enough for Gary Neville and Keno. Good enough for Dave and Dave.
Yeah.
Look at them beauty. So, I had to hide them because he wouldn't be able to concentrate if you could see them. So, yeah. So, yeah. So should we leave it there then? I think we've moaned enough now. I'm going to sit in the dark room now for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's enough. I've already mentioned if you could subscribe and,
you
and
do,
like.
Just spread the word. And
it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us to travel the world.
Yeah, it helps us to do something, doesn't it? Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Helps you, doesn't it?
It does.
Yes. It's nice of them to say hello to you, though, isn't it, on the videos, isn't it?
It is.
So you've made a connection there. You've not even met them, and they're
so I thank you all for saying hello to me.
Saying hello to you.
Because not many people do.
So yeah. All right, Dave. Yeah.
So it's goodbye from him,
and it's goodbye from me and him.
Ciao.
See you next time. Cheers. United.
Now football is a pleasant game, played in the sun, played in the rain, and the team that gets me excited, Manchester United, Manchester United.